Hi, my name is Joe Gackowski of JSP Safety, a leading UK manufacturer of neck-up PPE. And today I'm really excited to introduce to you our latest innovation in communication technology and hearing protection, the Sonis Comms. Available in headband options and mounted options, the Sonis Comms are quite a technical piece of PPE from us, so what I want to do is break down what they do and how they do it into different sections, starting with how they operate as a communication device. Let's take a look. The Sonis Comms connects up to 15 people on a fully autonomous network, meaning it's not reliant on internet or mobile coverage for effective communication up to a range of 3 kilometers and up to 800 meters between each user. The communication system in the Sonis Comms is powered by DMC, Dynamic Mesh Communication Technology from our partners at Cardo, and this creates a mesh intercom with all units in use emitting a signal. Now this is unlike Bluetooth or other daisy chain networks which link one unit to the next and rely on all members being present to ensure communication isn't lost if one person was to drop out. The Sonis Comms are all emitting a signal into this mesh intercom, which ensures a secure and effective communication between the team. And as I said, this proves beneficial if someone were to drop out of range, as the mesh intercom system self-heals, meaning we're not reliant on that daisy chain effect, as all units are emitting a signal into that mesh intercom. Now, if an individual is leaving for lunch or leaving site and they're going out of range, that individual will receive a warning to say they're going to be dropped out of the system. And as I said, everyone else will remain in communication with one another. But let's say they're leaving to another site and they're coming back in a couple of hours. As soon as they come back within range of the other Sonis Comms in their group, they will be rejoined without any reconfiguration being required. Okay. In addition to this, if you've got a group of 15 but you need to split them into 5 different groups, that's possible. You could have 3 subgroups of 5 where each group is working on a specific project before they all rejoin that one main group to work together as a full team. And all of these communication options operate on a full duplex system for conversational communication. So this allows for users to speak to one another without having to wait for a previous transmission to finish, which it's like seamless conversation as if you weren't wearing a pair of communication ear defenders. And a safety benefit to that as well is it means that there's no delays in the transmission of important information. If someone needs to cut in with a safety announcement or a warning shout, everyone is in receipt of that straight away. They're not waiting for someone to finish talking about their lunch or something when they've got important information to give to the team. Now this integrated team intercom removes the need for communication on handheld devices, so this results in a reduction of unnecessary distractions by using something that's handheld, as it's all in the head and fully integrated. The Sonis Comms overcome common problems such as low range, network reliability, offering safe, robust and seamless team communication. So, aside from the robust and effective communication offered by the Sonis Comms, they also offer high performance and unrivaled levels of hearing protection for communication ear defenders. With encapsulated ear defender cups and all the control packs and battery packs fitted externally to the unit, it allows us to offer a high level of attenuation to the wearer. So just to explain what I mean, I'll show you. So the grey cup here, that's the ear defender cup with the black battery pack in this case. Being fitted externally, so we're not sacrificing on performance and we're able to deliver high levels of attenuation. Now what does that look like? In the headband option we've got a single number rating of 34, and in the mounted option we've got a single number rating of 30. So in simple terms, we're reducing the wearer's exposure to harmful and dangerous noise by 34 decibels and 30 decibels, respectively, to the headband and the mounted. Now, unlike a traditional ear defender, the Sonis Comms are also able to operate and give level-dependent protection, which means we're amplifying the safe noises around the wearer while removing all the harmful sounds. So you'll be able to pick up on the environment around you, listen to speech from colleagues that aren't necessarily wearing Sonis Comms, pick up on the sounds of reversing vehicles, etc. Which means the wearers are able to safely work in areas where noises, exceed 110 decibels. And also, be aware of their surroundings. So this sort of increase in situational awareness is, only going to reduce the amount of unnecessary accidents and injuries in the workplace by allowing people to communicate with their team, listen to what's going on around them, and all the while keep their hearing safe from the harmful noises of the workplace. Now we've covered off the two main features of the Sonis Comms, communication and hearing protection. I just want to talk a little bit about some of the other key features and aspects of the units, both headband and mounted. So all the Sonis Comms come with an inbuilt Hey Sonis feature for hands-free adjustment of the settings. So for example, we can adjust the volume of the communications in our ear. So Hey Sonis, volume up would increase the volume, Hey Sonis, volume down would decrease the volume. That's just one of the examples of how we can use this feature. Now, the units can also be configured on location with our desktop configuration tool, where the teams or groups can be predetermined before being rolled out to each wearer, eliminating confusion of who should be grouping with who and who should be on what network. So giving sort of full control of how these units are to be used. Now, as you'll see, if I take the headband unit, for example, put it on at the moment, we've got the microphone on my left-hand side, and I'm able to control with the buttons here on the left-hand side. Now, these are fully ambidextrous units. I can take that microphone, turn it the other way, turn the whole unit around, and operate again on my right-hand side. So a little bit of flexibility there for both left-hand and right-handed wearers. And you'll see these large ergonomic buttons on the side, so the on button, start volume up, volume down button there, sizable and ergonomic, so they can be used even with reduced dexterity that can be caused by some types of work gloves. So nice and easy to use there for the wearer. Now, the Sonis Comms are available with Bluetooth enabled, so this gives access to some additional features such as the Sonis Comms app, which allows for some degree of mobile control. So we can get the app out, load the app up, and it can be used for the playing of music, radio, other entertainment formats, mobile calling, and we can also set speed dials up for emergency contacts in there that we're again able to control with a voice command. And we can also control, once connected to the app and connected to our phone, controlled mobile calling with the Hey Sonis feature. Now, JSP, we understand that in some working environments, encouraging the use of mobile phones might not be appropriate, and some places do not want to do this already, so we can offer the units without the Bluetooth enabled, allowing them to be used purely for communication and hearing protection purposes. I couldn't carry on this video without touching on sort of compatibility. At JSP, we're specialists of neck up protection. So what I want to talk about is how this latest innovation will work in complete harmony with the rest of the JSP range, particularly on the mounted option. You'll see the example here of the Sonis Comms working with the Evo Vista lens, so the drop down visor there. So you've got a full sort of neck up complement there with your head protection, eye and face protection, hearing protection and your communication, but they also work with the rest of the Evolution safety helmet range and our full Evo Guard range. Compatibility is key, and all of your neck up PPE working in harmony is really important. So at JSP we're now able to offer a full neck up offering, neck up protection, keeping them safe, keeping you safe and connected. As a UK manufacturer, sustainability is always at the forefront of our mind when producing our range, and the Sonis Comms was absolutely no exception to that and was manufactured with sustainability in mind. And you'll also notice on the box the QR code here, which links you to our JSP Go site, so our guides online, so no unnecessary physical paper collateral where we didn't need it. It takes you to useful and helpful videos and other supporting material of the product. Now, once we take the Sonis Comms out, we're greeted with this bag, a reusable storage bag that comes with all the Sonis Comms units. Now, the reason I'm talking about sustainability and talking about the storage bag is it's got more to do with the lifespan and longevity of the product, giving the wearer somewhere to put the unit when not in use to effectively keep it away from unnecessary damage, giving the product a bit of a longer lifespan. Okay, you know, the bag as well, it's got a carry strap, shoulder strap, easy to use charging port, so you can actually charge the unit when it's in the bag, again, keeping it away from unnecessary damage, dirt and the like. Okay, now in terms of the product itself, it's what I sort of call a fully serviceable product, meaning spares and repairs, you can replace pretty much every part of this, which means when you buy the unit, if it were to, you know, unfortunately be damaged, whether dropped, something, you know, were to fall on it, or whatever it may be, 9 times out of 10 you'd be able to replace the bit that's damaged instead of having to throw the whole unit away, you know, which is unnecessary waste. You're able to just replace the bit that you need to. So that's environmentally sustainable. We're not wasting products unnecessarily and buying brand new, but financially sustainable, you know, protecting the wearer's investment by not having to buy the whole product brand new. So an example of that would be battery packs come off there, replacement antennas, microphones, etc. Thank you for watching. That's all for today, and if you've got any questions on the Sonis Comms or our wider range of product, feel free to give me or one of the other team members a call and we'd be happy to help.